Ethiopia would have to be one of the most rewarding adventures I've had in my life so far. Being able to combine passion and also give back to local communities was something special.
Helping and giving back to others is what fills me with happiness, and if I can make a difference in my lifetime to other people, no matter the size, then ultimately that fulfills me.
It gave happiness and joy that you don't get to experience in your everyday life. Eight months ago now that we came up with the idea, and it's all sort of come to this point.
It's all just this massive snowball effect, like to now, right to this second. At some point with Project Base, Nate and me can do something awesome, and that's very powerful.
Project Base was born in June 2015 when Sam asked if I'd be keen to explore the Simien Mountains National Park in Ethiopia.
Okay,
perfect. Nice one. Thanks very much.
I was sent a picture from a friend of mine that I was skydiving with in Spain. He just took a picture of his feet over the edge of a cliff and said, "Do you think you can jump off of this?"
I don't think there's anything wrong. Here we go, bro.
From that point on, then we continued to look into options, and straight away I was super keen to try and go check out the area. It looked like there was some amazing terrain and just an amazing place to explore.
What is it saying wingsuit pilot.
Let's go and explore the world, because it's coming to a point in time now where we've jumped a lot in France, we've jumped a lot in other countries, but there's still places in the world that haven't been touched by base jumping.
I kind of thought that maybe we could do something to give back to the communities that we were visiting, and the moment that I asked Sam if that would be something he'd be interested in doing as well, he was straight on board, and basically from that point on it actually started to become more about what we could do for the communities rather than just the jumping itself.
Right now, I'm pretty knackered. We're at about 3,000 meters. It's like 10,000 feet. I can barely breathe. We come up like about 200 meters from down here, where there's a puddle of water, and we just saw a young mum walk down there, collect about 25 kilos of water, strap it to her back on a piece of rope, and then come back up. I don't even think most people could walk up here with a bottle of water in their hand, let alone carry 25 kilos. It's amazing.
We kicked off fundraising with a few online campaigns, and then we also organised a launch party in Chamonix, which was a lot of fun. We ended up getting a bunch of prizes together, had a really successful night. We raised €3,000 on that night.
We are extremely humble and extremely grateful for everybody being here. This, honestly, it's touching the heart. So this evening we actually thought we were going to try and raise money for one water well. So far from all of you, it looks like if we keep pushing with raffle tickets, we should raise money for 2 water wells, which will...
The evening was so special. People came from literally all over the world. Our friends came, some of our family came, Nick from the Simien Lodge came. There was a lot of people there, a lot of support, and the evening was just amazing.
And through online campaigns as well, we ended up raising about $12,000 in total for all the charity projects.
What we ended up doing was
donating quite a lot of the money towards school furniture for the Simien Mountains Satellite School.
So these are the school benches that we got made. There's half of them in this room and half of them in the other room. Something that's pretty cool is what this says just down here. So it's kind of awesome. It's got project base written on the tables.
We came up with the idea of addressing the water issues in the local area. So we wanted to invest money into clean water projects.
Oh, we're here. We're here.
Get out of the car.
We're sucked in. I'm just giving you a single pump then. Yeah, dude. Does it feel fresh?
It feels really fresh.
All the donations from that evening has built this, and that was 8 months ago that we did that, and it took a month to build. It took all of the local community, got employment through it, so they actually got paid to come and work here. And now, in this really remote area, there's fresh water coming out of the ground.
To see this sort of picture develop and grow, that's where the passion was for us.
The last time we were here, this wasn't working at all. But now, then this actually has water catched in it. It's stored up. Then there's actually a constant water source in here as well. So yeah, it's kind of cool, really.
The fundraising part, it's so fun. Like, I feel like it should be called fundraising, you know, not fundraising. So we had a lot of fun doing it.
Nate's up to his usual evening antics, which he does do every evening, and I bet he's doing it right now. So let's just see what he's doing. There he is. What are you doing, buddy?
Still my washing dish. What's it look like?
Just get in the shower and your clothes on. Then you washing, dude.
I didn't bring many clothes with me. Before we left for Ethiopia, I think maybe a few days before or a week before, we were told how a jumper had previously been there and was denied the permission to jump inside the national park.
This is our second meeting to find out whether we can get permission to jump.
But at this point, then, we'd raised a decent amount of money. We had the charity projects that we wanted to make sure moved forward in the right direction. It's a delicate situation, so who knows how it's going to go.
After about 7 days of being in Ethiopia, Nate and myself were sat at a cafe having some coffee and some lunch. We'd been kind of waiting for what felt like a very long time to get the green light to go and base jump in the park.
We're going to go in and meet the patron, Marul.
It had to go through the government and hire officials, and we had to go for so many meetings with guides and wildlife administrators that it was just getting a bit too much.
Well, I guess like typical sort of bureaucracy stuff. Doesn't matter whether you're in the first world or the third world.
If it doesn't happen, it's fine. We've had a good time already. We came out here knowing that it was a gamble, but there's still that little bit of faith that it might happen.
We're waiting to hear back from the main office in Addis Ababa. Seifu, our main man, really helped us achieve everything we got done in Ethiopia. He walked up to us and said to us, "I've got some bad news."
We knew that we didn't have the permission, and he said, "I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen." And I was like, oh my god, we've put so much time and energy into this trip. Like, it's been a roller coaster from the start.
But as I looked up, then I could see this cheeky little grin on his face, and I realised that he was just being a bit of a joker.
We got the permission, and the whole table just flung up. There's food everywhere, there's coffee everywhere, and he said, "But you've got the green light, we're good to go."
What? Like, you serious? And I couldn't believe he did it to us. Like, yeah, he had me, he got me.
It was just the completion of the story. We wanted to be able to jump as well. That's the whole idea behind Project Base, is to be able to base jump and give back to the communities. We'd achieved giving back to the communities, and this was the next step that we needed to get done. Once we had permission to make the jump, then there was a bit of excitement in the community. People were referring to me and Sam as the Birdmen.
Good music is fantastic! Thank you very much.
The first base jump in the Simien Mountains, it was amazing. It was absolutely unbelievable.
I'm very eager and need to see how Sam and Nathan do the jump.
When we were going out to the jump, then we were driving through town and picking up a few people to take out with us.
Apparently we're all going base jumping.
It's just a little busy. My phone picked up a message and it was from my dad. I read the message, and as I was reading the message, then it said that World Water Day was on March 22nd. March 22nd, World Water Day. We're about to do the first jump in the Simien Mountains. We ended up on the exit with about 100 people maybe. There was singing, there was dancing, there was a lot of fun, a lot of good vibes. It's probably the most excited that I've been for a jump ever. Just having all those people there and support from the community was amazing.
My name is Mr. Fantastic. Today is very happy.
I think we got a little bit of support from the locals, just a little bit.
The fact that we'd put this 8 months of work in, and right now it accumulated to this day, and we're about to go and make a wingsuit base jump on World Water Day, and right at that moment I just knew that the day was going to be amazing.
What's that?
What's that, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
So that's about, bro. Everybody's singing and dancing, but to just be there and to eventually have my wingsuit zipped up, my camera rolling, I'm gonna film Nate and have my toes right on the edge, knowing that any second from now I'm gonna push off and just go.
Oh, we did it, Nate! Oh, dude, come on. Oh, we did it.
How's that?
We did it, dude. I'm so proud of you, man.
That's rad. Yeah.
Woo! Hey, Seifu, how are you?
Oh, hello, go ahead.
How did that look from the top?
Yes, it was so awesome.
Okay, Nathan and myself are very happy, and we're going to start walking up in 2 minutes. We're going to hike out the ridgeline, so we'll probably be about 2 hours.
See you in 2 hours. All the best.
Thank you, sir. You're the boss.
We did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
How much, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I'm sweating.
That's good, that's good.
The thought of losing your jumping partner, your best friend, is horrible, and it really makes you sort of question a little bit what you're doing.
I counted down and pushed, and just everything flashed before my eyes for the first time.
But it's, I guess, just a reality check on the sport that we are doing.
It says a lot when 3 experienced wingsuit base jumpers do solos. So what that actually means is that the exit's pretty game on, so we're going to do it on our own this time.
And it's a serious sport, and we knew it was a game on exit. He did enough to get away from it. He kept his cool and he flew it out.
Right, big push, Sammy boy.
You know, we're not baking cakes here. We're base jumping and we're exploring the world and we're trying to live our lives powerfully.
3, 2, 1.
I ended up hitting my right foot on a ledge at about 80 meters down, and I thought, this is it, I'm gonna die. But I just carried on flying. I did everything I could to punch out the suit. I gained as much speed as possible. We've got to take some chances sometimes. base jumping is worth it. It's worth everything I put into it, all the time, all the energy.
It has given me an opportunity to try and use what I do to help others.
Base jumping in these areas gives you freedom, it gives you exploration. You get to go wherever you want to go and jump and fly and share that with some really awesome people.
We've been asked to fly rather high. Being base jumpers and searching for lions, then Sam's leading and I can't really see him flying high, so.
My most memorable jump was the last exit we opened. We went deep inside the park. It starts looking more like Jurassic Park, some really cool big features.
100 metres and away from terrain doesn't ever go in a sentence, so we're probably going to make the most of this jump.
The exit was set back in this bowl. It was super nice, very obvious that we could jump there.
Right then,
This is gonna be slick.
let's do this, boys.
Yeah, dude.
Woo! Woo! Dario, good jump, bro. Hey, you guys do some nice filming, alright?
It's also part of the excitement because you really are out in the middle of nowhere and in such a remote and amazing place. Base jumping's about exploring, and we got to go to an area that nobody had jumped before.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, dude.
How was it?
That was sweet. I just lost you. I burbled myself on the turn, so I lost you when we came around the corner, but good shot till then.
We're in we're a pretty remote area in Africa actually after doing this jump. I don't know if they speak Amharic, but I'm going to go and find out to see if we know which way to go. Can you read this? What does this say? This way? Yeah.
When we came across one village, then we decided to stop in for a coffee.
So we just stopped in at the town of Anathio, having a quick coffee, just inside here. Come check it out. Hey bro, what's happening?
We're just having a coffee ceremony. It's pretty awesome. It's a really real experience of Africa, but the thing that's cool is this lady's got one eye. And she's not even looking at when she's grinding the coffee bean. She's done it a lot of times.
People were coming in and just sitting there and staring at me and Sam. Sam's got dreads, I've got ginger hair. We kind of stand out from the local people. I ended up showing the locals some footage of what we were doing, and then once they'd seen us flying in the park and realised what we were doing, then it turned from them sitting on the other side of the room and watching us to all sitting around us and gathering up and sharing bread and having a drink together and a laugh and not even being able to talk the same language, but there was a connection there, and it just took that. It took the showing of the wingsuiting to sort of break down the barrier between us.
Really it came down to Nate emailing the most perfect person possible, which was Nick Crane. He's the owner of the Simien Lodges.
He was an integral part in allowing us to achieve what we were able to achieve in Ethiopia.
Without Nick, it really wouldn't have happened. There's no way that this story and this sort of passion project of ours would have developed so beautifully.
The Simien Lodge themselves, then they actually plan on rebuilding this school with money that they've raised.
I'm also a pilot myself, so when he said he wanted to jump off the mountain with a wingsuit, I immediately grasped onto that and I thought, yep, I can go for this.
Seifu, he was right there as well and very passionate. Without those two people, there's no way it would have happened.
I didn't really expect to be put in this position. I feel like we've kind of been accepted by everyone around here, and for the future I think we're going to be able to do some pretty amazing things.
And these kids some wingsuits.
Looking good, guys. I think we're going to charge, have some fun. We've got smoke. Woo!
Project Base has given me motive, and it's given me so much passion and drive to fly my hardest with Nate.
Project Base has given me the opportunity to combine a dream and a passion of human flight with charitable work.
I want to explore the world and help others along the way. I'd like to base jump everywhere possible, and if I can do that and share that experience with Nate at the same time, I'd say that that's a very beautiful life.
This is the most rewarding goal I've ever undertaken in my life, and it's just the beginning, and I'm really excited about the future and where we're going to take Project Base.
I got a lot of bogeys as well.
I think we will meet.
Yeah, so many. I've been picking the whole way.
We will meet Nick on the
It's
way.
disgusting. Mate, how's the biggest pancake in the world? Yeah, flavoursome. What have you done? Let me see.
Doesn't even look that bad now.
Oh, you're gonna be right.
I think so.
I do not want to grow up. I want to have a full Peter Pan lifestyle.
What you want to concentrate on is filling your life with experiences, chasing dreams, making sure that you never regret all the things you never tried.
I just want to be living as presently as possible.
Go and experience it. Go and do what you want to do.
I'm excited for it. Everyone's stoked. All the locals are getting like super enthusiastic about it. The kids were going nuts before. The race is about to start. So let's go try a run. We're up against Ethiopians that are gonna absolutely annihilate us.
Just finished the 10k run. Gonna go find the ginger Usain Bolt. He's just here. How'd you go, bro?
Yeah, not bad. Tired now.
Good speed?
Yeah. There was loads of little local kids running with me. It was good fun.
Yeah, dude.